Hello everyone, what's going on? It's your boy Shin, aka Old Head on these reviews. Welcome to the video. I'm your host, and tonight we are going to do, as always on Sunday, House of Dragon spoiler review. So if you haven't watched yet, pause the video, come back to it, and let me know what you think of the show. As always, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, ding ding, to get all our latest videos. All right, let's get into it. You know this show is fire, so we're just gonna hit this real quick. Try to hit all the nice points. All right, so we start with Damien meeting up with his wife, Rhea. Now he's always talking bad about her, but she's riding horseback, you know what I'm saying, hunting on her own, and you know, he comes up looking all, you know, disheveled, had a little hood on his head. She's like, what you want, Doc? You want to finally consummate the marriage? So he ain't even consummate the marriage yet. So that's why he been running out with these whores and stuff. So she basically asked him, like, so are you going to kill your niece, you know, and the queen's kids to become, you know, the heir again? And then she looks at him like, oh, hell no. This dude want to marry his niece. Well, I better get the hell on. She tried to take off on the horse. He scares the horse. The horse lands backwards on her. It falls back on her. Breaks her neck. So she's paralyzed. He stepped on her foot just to see. She don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? She was like, you coward. I knew you couldn't finish me off. Well, he thought about it. He was like, you know what? You right. Pick up a rock, go bust in the head. But they don't show that. But basically they imply he killed her. Okay? So Damon never liked his wife, so he killed her. Alright. But it's more to that. Alright, so now we flash to the king on a boat going up in front of everybody. They're obviously sailing to Lord Corlys' palace to meet up with him and basically offer Rhaenyra to his son, Leonor. All right, so they get there, and Leonor kids greet him, and not Leonor and his wife. So, you know, the new right-hand man was like, yo, this mad disrespectful. Where your daddy at? Why he sending his kids to greet the king? King like, whatever, man. Let's get this over with. Let's go in the house. Get this over with. So, basically, Corlys sitting on his throne, like, chilling, like, all right, dude, you coming to beg me for something. So what's up? What's good? What's happening? You know. Meanwhile, the king is, you know, sitting up there coughing up a lung, and it's obvious to see that he real sick. So they sit there chopping it up. He's like, look, you know what I'm saying? Let's stop all this squabbling. I'm here to offer my daughter to your son. Let's unite our houses. We're the most powerful houses in the kingdom. Let's unite our houses. Boom. Done deal. She already cool with it. Are you good with it?
She was supposed to be the one.
So
I used to believe in the one. And then I realized
Corlys had a stipulation.
Amazon has daily deals.
He like, all right, I'll let her
I'll go check on
marry my son, but what's in it for me, basically. He's like, hold, check this out, partner. I want her firstborn to take on our house name. You know what I'm saying? So basically, he wants him to take on the House of Valerian name, as tradition states. King Viserys look at him like, dude, you ain't slick. You ain't about to have my family name end with Rhaenyra. And then the rest of the kings be called Valerian. No, dog, it ain't happening like that. So this is what we'll do. I got a compromise. When they're born, they will take your family's name. All right? But once they ascend to the throne, and become, you know, take over for Rhaenyra, then they're gonna be a Targaryen. Don't get it twisted, though. Basically, that's what it said. He was like, all right, cool, we can deal with that compromise. Boom. So they compromise on that. Meanwhile, Leonor and Rhaenyra are walking on the beach, chopping it up. Now, we don't know this before, but obviously, Leonor's gay, okay? And Rhaenyra is in love with Christos. So she basically like, look, in front of everybody, we'll play it up, be king and queen, you know, this for the duty. But after hours, we do what we want to do, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. You ain't gotta hold me. He like, cool.
Your father knows about saving.
Now, we didn't know what that was at first, but then it flashed forward to Leonor meeting up with his boyfriend in the meadow. And, you know, they up, you know, a little playing around and stuff. And basically, dude's like, oh, you gonna forget about me. You'll be married to the queen. And then he basically told him, like, well, no, the queen said that, you know, I can keep you as a side piece. Basically, like, my business is my business. So, best of both worlds. I'm going to have my cake and eat it too. So, boyfriend was kind of suspicious about that, but he was happy he could still have a relationship with Leonor. But then they flash forward to Lord Corlys. He was like, you know, he chopping up with his wife. And the wife was like, man, you know, this is dangerous. Like, you might get our son killed, man. You know how he is. You know he gay. We in middle age. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't going to be understanding. They already going to challenge Rhaenyra as a woman to be the queen and a sole heir when there's
with Georgia Natural Gas,
a male child already born. So
join G&G's Greener Life program to make emissions from your gas
it's really
net zero impact on the environment.
Like,
sign up now.
mother know, dad's like, oh, he'll grow out.
GNG.com/green.
That ain't gonna happen. But basically, Lord Corlys is seeing ambition in his eyes, like, yo, this is a way we can really get our family in there. And Mama's like, yo, all right, but he gonna be in danger because you know how he is. So, you know, I want to protect my son, you know, from himself. Of course, I'll be all right. Don't worry about it. Nobody will try them anyway because they both have dragons. They do, they'll get slayed. So, all right, we'll roll with it. So, back when they go back to the kingdom.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
And I just saved on my car insurance for
driving they're going back to the kingdom. And Rhaenyra is talking to Christos. They're on the boat. He's like, he proposes like, hey, why don't we just, you know, leave all this behind, run away. He done fell in love with her. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a virgin. Both of them were virgins. So his first and her first. He's like, let's run away, leave this all behind. Marry me, and then we can, you know, leave all this behind. And boom, boom, bam. She's like, no, dog. He's like, I'm not leaving being rich to be poor with you, dog. He's like, come on, man. I got duties. As the new queen, I'm going to have duties. I don't have them now, but I will. So I can't let my family down just because, you know, we had, you know, we did the do. But I got a proposition with my cousin already that we can be king and queen up front. But what my business. So basically she was saying you can be my royal sneaky link and my royal guard. Chris also wasn't trying to feel that. He in his feelings, so he just walked away. She thinking, damn, I thought any man would be like, yeah, all right, cool. But Christos ain't like that. So he mad. They get back to the kingdom, and they're having a royal feast to celebrate the union to Leonor and Rhaenyra. So everybody's there except for the queen. The queen didn't show up. Okay, so everybody's asking, whispering, that's the queen. Good flex. And then, they made up a lot, like she's still getting ready, blah, blah, blah. People coming up, congratulating them in their union. So the queen, well, first Daemon comes in. Of course, he comes in late, stands in front of the king. King is, all right, give him a chair. He can sit up here with us. Then the queen, Alicent, comes in late. All right. Now, mind you, she already talked with Christos, and she was trying to find out from Christos, did the princess leave her room, or did anything happen with Daemon? She didn't know that Christos had sex with her, but Christos confessed because he thought that she knew. He was already feeling guilty, so he went ahead and confessed. She took it as, okay, she lied to me. Well, she didn't lie to me about Daemon, but she lied to me about being pure. So she was pissed. And she thinking like, all right, I can't trust none of these dudes. My dad was right. You know what I'm saying? When he left, he warned me that if Rhaenyra goes and becomes the actual king when the kings die, becomes the queen when the kings die, that there's going to be all-out war, and Rhaenyra is going to have to kill her children to make sure she secures her position as the queen. So she got all scared. Of course, Hightower poisoned her mind like that because that's what he do. Because he wants power. He's power thirsty, so he'll do anything to get it. It's like he sent his daughter into the king's chamber because he knew what was going to happen. So King is definitely ill, but he's trying to, put on a show like he's straight. All right. And they're having a little celebration. So Leonor's boyfriend comes up to Christos and basically tell him like, yo, I know your secret, dog. I know you've been hitting that with the princess.
Everything I'm wearing.
Now, mind you, the queen knowing is one thing and letting him live. He thought he was going to die then because he's supposed to be a virgin.
That's what we're made for.
But some random dude come up to you and tell you, hey, man, I know you tapping that, the princess, but don't worry about it. I ain't going to tell you a secret as long as you don't get in between me and Leonor. So, Christo flipped the fuck out. And in the middle of the party, just pummeled a dude to death. Now, mind you, he in full knight's armor. So he's punching this dude's face until it becomes like roast beef or hamburger meat. I mean, he destroyed this dude's face. Everybody gets up aghast. He gets up and just walks out. Leonor comes over crying, seeing that his boyfriend has been basically punched to death. The party ends. All right, party's over.
Welcome to the tribe.
Obviously,
the Texas Pete.
Meanwhile, while they were dancing, Damon's like,
home of the
you really want to marry this dude? Yeah, he's cool. But what's up?
Texas Pete.
She's like, well,
like you mean it.
You could have just took me from here. What's that nasty ass incest shit again? So you could have just took me from here. Let's go right now. Marry me and make me your wife. So she really wants some of Damon D. So anyway, but she's so called in love with Crystal. Anyway. The show pretty much ends. They have a little secret ceremony that's commemorating them joining, and then the king passes out. It shows that like he's been spitting up blood all the way to that little procedure or little ceremony, and Saratz is drinking his blood. So that's how it ends. Next episode, look, John, they show it looked like they flash forward like probably at least 5 years, because her kids is now talking and stuff like that. Allison kids. The king is mad old. So I thought he was on his last leg. I thought he died, but he didn't die. They showed a preview and he's still alive, but he probably gonna die in the next episode. He can't live much longer. All right, cause he looked done. He looked done. But yeah, that's a review, man. This show is fire, man. 10 out of 10. It's fire, man. So it's so good that, I mean, as soon as after I'm writing notes as I do it, so I can bring you guys this spoiler review as soon as it come out. But like I said, man, if you haven't watched it yet, don't watch this. Even though I see some of you guys are watching right now, don't watch this. Go watch the show because it's an excellent show. Then come back and watch it. See if you agree. Comment on there so we can chop it up and talk about it. Because I love interacting with people on this. That's why I do it. But I'm about to get out of here, man. Rick and Morty just started, and I gotta do that. Also, I'm probably gonna do a 2-for-1 because I didn't do last week's. I'll probably do episode 2 and episode 3
it's going to be a really good time
together.
Can't
Thank
wait
you guys for following and watching. Appreciate you, Marine Parts Group. Appreciate you with the follow, man, on Facebook. Appreciate that.
Your father knows about saving.
And like I say, man, let's smash that like button. If you like the content,
I just saved on my car
subscribe or
insurance for
follow.
Dragon EP5
And
Spoiler.
we'll bring you guys more content. I'll have that Rick and Morty up tomorrow. I promise. I'm gonna do both.
Greatest player of all time, Tom Brady.
And
you were not rewarded.
yeah.
And we kind of call
So,
it, right? I mean,
as always, peace up, A-Town down. We'll holler at y'all